Hi students, this is Nagendra NM, lecturer in chemistry. Today I am going to discuss a topic that is paper chromatographic separation of mixture of metal ions. BSc, 5th semester, University of Mysore. Paper chromatographic separation of iron and aluminium. Lesson objective: to learn the paper chromatographic separation techniques and use it as a tool for separating components of a mixture whenever and wherever is needed. Learning outcome: students will made to understand paper chromatographic technique for the separation of mixture of metal ions. Basic theory: paper chromatography is a technique of separation and identification of chemical substances effected by a solvent diffusing through a sheet or a strip of the filter paper past a spot containing a mixture of components. Differential rates of migration of components of a mixture along the paper arising out of different affinities of the components for the mobile phase and the adsorbent or stationary phase. The resulting pattern obtained is known as a paper chromatogram. The sample and reference solutions. The sample contains only cations, that is iron and aluminium. The sample can be prepared by mixing equal volumes of equimolar solutions of known concentration from water soluble salts of iron and aluminium. Each of these solutions separately taken constitutes reference solution. Preparation of solution. First one, preparation of developing solvent. Materials: acetone 86 ml, concentrated HCl 6 ml, distilled water 8 ml. Mix the above solutions in a clean beaker. Second one, preparation of visualizing agent. Materials: oxime, that is 0.25 gram, ethanol 20 ml, and distilled water 40 ml. Dissolve 8-hydroxyquinoline, that is oxime, in a mixture of ethanol 95% and distilled water. Sample application: place a sheet of chromatographic paper, that is Whatman filter paper 1, on a clean glass sheet. Using a pencil and scale, draw a thin line about 1 centimeter from the shorter edge of the chromatographic paper. Mark few points on the line 2 to 3 centimeter apart. Using different thin capillary tubes, place micro droplets of sample and reference solution on each point marked and allow the spots to dry. Development of the chromatogram. Place the sheet of paper, keeping the sample in downwards in the solvent, ensuring that the spots are not touched by the solvent. Using the capillary clips and rods, suspend the paper vertically in a glass tank containing the developing solvent. Replace the tank cover to prevent the evaporation of the solvent and to achieve the equilibrium. Allow to develop until the solvent front has moved at least 10 cm above the points of application. Record the time taken for this development. Remove the paper from the tank and quickly mark the position of the solvent front. Then suspend the paper vertically in an oven to dry, maintaining the required temperature. Visualization. Suspend the dried chromatogram vertically in a fume hood. Spray the chromatogram from a distance of about half a feet with visualizing agent moving horizontally across the paper. Hold the damp paper at opposite edges and move each area slowly over a 250 ml beaker containing concentrated ammonia solution until colored spots are clearly visible. Dry chromatogram on a glass plate at about 50 degrees centigrade in an oven. Observe the chromatogram under ultraviolet light using protective lenses and outline each spot with a pencil. Note the colors of each spot and background under normal UV light. Now spray the chromatogram with rubinic acid, dry at 50 degree centigrade. Observe under normal UV light. So chromatogram of iron and aluminium mixture. Analysis of chromatogram. That is first point. RF value is the ratio of the distance migrated by the sample spot to the distance migrated by the solvent front. Second point. RF value of aluminium is greater than that of iron. Third point. Hence, aluminium migrates to a larger distance than iron. Fourth point. This is as expected because aluminium is lighter and iron is heavier. Reference books, that is, first one, Fundamentals of Analytical Chemistry, Skoog and West. Second one, Principles and Practice of Analytical Chemistry, Fifield and Keeley. Third one, Qualitative Inorganic Analysis, Ogle. Fourth one, Analytical Chemistry, Treadwell. That is fifth one, Analytical Chemistry, G.D. Christian. Sixth one, Foundation of Analytical Chemistry, Cases and Laurentine et al. Seventh one, Modern Analytical Chemistry, David and Harvey. Eighth one, that is Wikipedia and various other websites. Thank you.